Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me for another Spirit Box session. Today I want to do one with the preacher Jim Jones. He was the Koolaid cult killer back in the 70s who he gave Kool-Aid to over 900 of his members. It was laced with cyanide. So I want to go ahead and do a Spirit Box session with him. I've seen a few paranormal videos lately about him, and it really seems like he comes through strong, and he wants people to be aware of like what he was doing, and he wants to get his message out there. That's the impression I got. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have the J portal set up with the S7 Spirit Box, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the Ghost Seer app on my phone. Now I'm going to see what comes through with Jim. So I hold the camera up to the image, and then it kind of scans the image with the camera. He looks angry. If you see his face through the phone, he just looks mad. And there's the image. And then I'm going to put the Spirit Talker app on my phone and just see what comes through. I'm asking my spirit guides to come forward. Can you help me come in contact with Jim Jones, the preacher from the 70s? Jim Jones, if you're here, will you come through and say your name? It said I'm Jim. I can turn this up a little bit. It sounded like it said, "How are you?" in the same man's voice. Jim, will you say your name loud and clear just to confirm that it's you? I'm recording this. It said it is. Jim, were you basically preaching all your life? It said like back it up. It said every week. I was killed. But you weren't killed because you told them to shoot you. You poisoned all the commune members and the children, and then you had another member shoot you, and then herself. So you weren't killed. You ordered them to do that, right? It said headlines. It sounded like it said something like an animal. Can you explain the meaning of apostolic socialism? It's to hold them down. So Jim, it said beacon. Carl. Who's Carl? It said brothers. So Jim, I read that your church, it said hi. I read that your church had over 3,000 members, and they were required to, it said about, they were required to turn over their income and property over to you. It said okay, so that you could direct all aspects of their lives. Fact. So that's true. You were taking their income. It sounded like it said something like they were hunters. Weren't you actually just stealing from these people and lying to them? It sounded like it said, yeah. Did you move your church to Guyana because there were reports of you abusing members? It sounded like it said Ventura, and I know that he did have... Skeleton. He did have a church in Los Angeles. And they were kind of kicking him out because people were reporting him abusing him. Were you holding members against their will? It's terrible. Did you have the U.S. representative and the 4 members and Leo Ryan murdered for trying to leave the church?
Of course.
It sounded like it said Leo Ryan, he can't leave. And he was a reporter that went to the commune and he helped like 4 members leave. And Jim Jones had them all murdered at the airport for leaving the church. Have you seen Leo Ryan on the other side? It sounded like it said, I do. It's the same man's voice, and it sounds like it has a southern accent.
Children here.
Children here? It was a get out in the same voice. Why do you say get out? You don't like what I'm saying? Are you with the 300 children that you murdered? Are you with them now? Doreen? Who's Doreen? It sounded like it said, I love them. If you love them, why did you give them poison and Koolaid? Why would you do that? It said, I killed. It's the same voice. I'm going to turn it up a little. It said, it's what matters. Why did you want them to die? For the truth? Keep walking? Why did you give them Koolaid with cyanide? What was the motive for that? It said pain. It said something, I staged it for pain. Amazing. You wanted these people to suffer? It said like I didn't care. Why didn't you care about them? It sounded like it said something like they're nasty or something like that. But they loved you. They were following you. And they believed in you. They gave you their money, their property, everything for you. It said that's true. Why would you kill them if they were giving you everything they own? It sounded like it said, I don't care about it. Push. Jim Jones, are you in heaven or hell? It sounded like it said sometimes and then I'm a basic. What does that mean? What happened to you for killing all those innocent people? That's it. Got in trouble and then there was another response after. What was the motive for killing the members of the congregation? It said like I couldn't help.
My life was taken.
My life was taken. You asked for your life to be taken. It wasn't right. Did you secretly hate the members of the congregation? I said yes. Jim Jones, if you're here, can you light up the lights on that device or these little kitty balls right here? Can you light up the lights to show me you're here? Jim Jones, how do I know that it's really you? Can you do something? It said wake him up. Wake who up? It said you don't know me. I only know what I've heard about you. How do I know it's really Jim Jones I'm talking to? Can you do something? Like what do you have people call you? Preacher Jones? Mr. Jones?
She's over there.
She's over there. Who's over there? Do you have anything to say about your actions on November 18th, 1978? I can't be stopped. Did you kill all the members so that you'd be famous? Is that what you were doing? It said like that would be good. Why didn't you take the Koolaid like everyone else? I couldn't tell. America. It said
Free.
it said free. It said something like they tried to take it. Did you want to be free of the church and the members? Is that what it was about? Do you know that your church has been deconsecrated? Are you still at the church? It said like I'm desperate. Do you have anything to say to the members?
Can you feel me?
Can you feel me? Can you do something to show you're here? How do I know it's really you? The same voice said like, I'm around now. Are you stuck at the church? Nope. I heard another response after that too. It sounded like someone talking through a microphone. Is that you or are you talking? The same man again. Do you want to just go ahead and talk? Just say whatever you want? The same voice in the microphone came through. Is that you at your podium? Are you still at the church preaching to members? The same man again, and it said almost
The forest is home.
This is weird. The forest is home. What does that mean? Are you still in the church in Guyana where this happened? Are you stuck there? It said like I doubt it. For the dollar. So you just did all that for money? And you didn't care about the people? It said, I'm dark. And it sounded like a preacher. I'm outraged. At what? The facts here. What facts of what you did? It said crushed it. Are you sorry? Is it true that you did funerals for sliced? Ew, I was just gonna say, is it true that you did funerals for roadkill? And I'm pretty sure it said he like sliced them when he did it. Why would you do that?
I miss my family.
I miss my family. Do you still have family that's alive? It sounded like it said no. It said like I'm bloody. Do you have anything else to say before I go? What would you say to your members now? Are you still with your members on the other side now? It sounded like it said like they're around me and then set it up. So your members still want to be with you now, even after what you did? Are you still a preacher now?
Ship.
It says ship. Do you want to say anything else before I go? I'm liable. Well, thank you for talking to me. Goodbye. It said like no respect, and then it was all towards me. I don't know. It said save them. Is that what you thought you were doing? Saving them? Well, thank you for talking to me. Goodbye. So that's the end of the Spirit Box session with Jim Jones. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and comment below. I know that I've had a lot of requests for a lot of different Spirit Box sessions, so it's going to take me a little while to do them all, but I do have a list where I just kind of write them on there, and I just kind of go down the list and do as much as I can. So it said your, and then Sean. So I'm not sure who Sean would be. So thanks so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye. It sounded like it said, I'm Jim, and then preacher.
Happy.
Happy. Do you want to say anything else, Jim, before I turn it off? Sounded like it said my name.